What's up, nerds? Welcome to another episode of We Watch Collegiate Rocket League demos. And in this one, I totally spoiled the result in the title because that's the perfect clickbait for this video. 3 1-0 wins for Oklahoma Christian over Akron here. This was an official CRL match. Like, this was in the open qualifier for the Collegiate Rocket League play. It has several thousands of dollars on the line, where if you make it through this bracket, you put yourself in a spot to earn a good chunk of change. And Oklahoma Christian ended up doing that. They beat Akron, they beat Kennesaw State, and they made it to league play, which is top 8 for people that don't know how CRL works. Which, got a comment, shout out to the guy asking questions. Being inquisitive is a characteristic you should all have. That's what sets humans apart from animals. We are inquisitive, we are curious. We can't forget that. We can't forget to be that. But yeah, the CRL format I made a video on. It's called My Opinions on the CRL format. Go check it out if you want to learn more about the Collegiate Rocket League format. But we're focusing on the oddness of this series, because it was a 3-0 sweep for Oklahoma Christian, and all one-goal games. All one-goal games where it was literally a one-goal game. Not in the sense that there was just a single goal difference between these two. It was like a 4-3 scoreline and a 2-1 scoreline and then a 1-0 scoreline. No, it was 3 straight 1-0s, which I don't know if I've ever seen that before in a series. I'm sure there's been like an RLCS match covered on a big stream where this was the case, but this is a rare scoreline, a perfect sweep where it's all 1-0s. So that's what we're covering in today's video, and there were some odd goals as well. Like, I really want to see how Akron got so blanked by Oklahoma Christian, because not only was this a 3-0 sweep with an odd scoreline, but it was a massive upset too. Akron was the top seed in this specific qualification group, and they got beat not just by Oklahoma Christian here, but they got beat by Kennesaw State as well. Couple of big upsets on the day in this group. So shout out to Oklahoma Christian for getting out of that pool alive, and back into the top 8 as well. It's been a minute since they were in the top 8 rankings. The Oklahoma Christian boys are back and defending like their lives depend on it right now. I want my little stats tool up, so I'm gonna be launching some applications. We'll see if it screws up the recording or not, but yeah, might have to wait for game 2 to get that. But it's all right, because I can use my eyes to watch. This is a lot of Akron pressure, and man, a quality chance there where Patty couldn't get the flip reset. It is worth noting, Akron did get to take some pretty bad losses in this qualifier. Bad losses for their standards, which is actually any losses. It's a beautiful fake. Oh, yes, sir, Chili. Let's watch that again. Come on. G-Man gets a beat on the second Akron player. Third man gets put on ice skates by Chili, and G-Man steals the goal because why not? Actually didn't count as a shot in game. I was reviewing these replays for a separate reason a couple of days back. Yeah, G-Man shoots infinity % in this game, so that's why you steal goals right there, ladies and gentlemen, because it actually took G-Man's shooting percentage in this entire series. In this entire series, he registers 3 shots on target. That is technically his 4th, but across the entire series, 3 registered Rocket League client acknowledges shots on target. So he goes from shooting a potential 50% in the series to now shooting 67%. So that's for my stats Andes out there. And it's another dive. I think that was bullseye again. Yeah, diving at nothing, and now he's wasting boost rotating back. Okay, he does hit the 100, little weird from Akron. And I think I set this point up in my head, but never actually got to it. It is worth noting that Akron did play on LAN at the Scenic City Invitational this past weekend. And they played without 5-up, with Melio in place, which shouldn't affect them to the point where you can chalk up their losses to playing with Melio instead of 5-up. Because they've done that before. They've played, Patty Bullseye have played plenty of series with Melio. They've played plenty of series with 5-up. And so that should not have had any real bearing on their CRL qualifier. You could say maybe the travel wore on them. I don't know. I don't know what the reason for Akron's lackluster performance could be, but good God, Oklahoma Christian are defending out of their minds. A lot of goal line stops, and in the mid game of game 1, they were finally able to find a way out and put together some decent looking counterattacks. And in their run, North was apparently one of the stand-up performers. Had a little buddy with an analytics tool giving me the rundown on Oklahoma Christian and their run through Kennesaw State and Akron, who were the big scalps that they took in this qualifier to make it to league play. And yeah, North was the stand-up player. So you know what? Let's watch North. This is my channel. I can do whatever I want. But I think this is an overtime game. Yeah, totally an overtime game. Look at all the saves. Oh my word. We are in for a treat. You buckle up, everybody. In fact, pause this video right now. Go make a bowl of popcorn. If you're eating already, then you're on it. That's okay. You don't have to make popcorn. Don't spoil your dinner or whatever you're eating while you watch this video. There's a great honor I feel in having this content being called good eating content. I don't know. I think that's a really good sign I'm doing something right, because I am not in the business of making content that suits the short attention spans that watch YouTube nowadays. Like this is my kind of content right here. Just straight up talking Rocket League, talking ball, and that's all the glitz and glamour that I need. Maybe I have a cut here or there. Maybe I interlace a bracket on screen at some point. But nah, I could not edit to the point where I can keep up in today's YouTube landscape. Those days are behind me. I got other priorities. I'm doing stuff like I go to the post office and go for runs. I would much rather be doing that than being stuck at my desk making a million cuts in a 20-minute video. That's just yikes. But that being said, if anyone out there is watching this that wants to get some editing experience and you're halfway competent with an editing software like Premiere or Vegas or whatever else is out there, DaVinci, you are welcome to lend your time to edit videos for me. So I got some ideas. I got a halfway decent speaking voice. Got some knowledge in the CRL space. Get some reps in. Edit videos for me for free. That's the pitch. But not a very good one, so it's up to you. Let's lock back in though, because it's still Akron. Oh, good try. 3 shots to 3 shots. All saved, except for 1. It's pretty good back and forth. I still feel like Akron has the majority of field domination, but in the mid-game, Oklahoma Christian finally get to cash in on the good backline defense that they given themselves. North hasn't done anything crazy in my eyes. Just really solid challenge game. Like the first man challenging from Oklahoma Christian, especially in their back third, pretty steady. That was a G-man shot, by the way, for the record. That was his second one of the series. G-man was not interested in putting balls on target. Chili though, trying to give him a shot. Too much Akron defense in the way though. Those pesky defenders. Great cut from Chili. Good attempt by North. This is getting the boost grab, but G-Man in a 1v2 right there. Just had to stop an easy shot on target. I think both teams are kind of getting hung up, trying to break through that first defender. Oh, man. But there have been some good aerial opportunities on the Akron ends. Oklahoma Christian honestly have missed on a couple. That one, some passing plays that could have been generated a little bit faster. But overall, good defense from both teams. Woo! Gee, man. Are we with him? That could have been a late regulation attempt. It's all right. Something tells me they might win in overtime. I'm getting bored watching North though. Nothing crazy's happening. Oh, was that a bump? Hold on. Because this is a good play. Patty beats the last man, and Chili gets up before 5 up. Why is Chili up before 5 up? I should watch 5 up. Okay, he's descending. It's bumps. Okay. Man, if he boosts to the ground there, maybe I have a chance. I don't know though. Chili was up pretty quickly to deny that. All right, now Akron though, they've got possession. They've got established pressure. Bullseye should read that, the midfield line. Plays it center. Patty still has to fight for the ball. Oh, that's a great read by G-Man. That is his 3rd shot of the series, for the record. That was an off-the-ceiling read of an attempted clear. And it gets Oklahoma Christian possession. Couple of bumps. Patty flick. Chili's back. All right, we got ideas though. Just not enough boost in the tank to get those ideas going. That's cheeky. All right, Director Cam, show something good. Passing play. The ceiling. That was just behind it. Oh, bet 5 wants that back. Opportunity missed. This series is a culmination of opportunities missed. Oklahoma Christian could have hit that. I think it was a Chili double earlier. Right there, 5 up. Not getting all of that shot. Ooh. Double commit. Bullseye decides to play it high. Get Patty out to the side. But Akron are still holding on to possession. We're still holding on to possession. Double commit. A little squirrely from Oklahoma Christian. It's probably cost them a couple of transitions to offense. That's another good first man challenge from North. Oh, that's gorgeous. Worst case, a double to the corner. Best case, G-Man and North link up for a clear. Still, though, Oklahoma Christian cannot work their way forward. This is another long period of defense for them. And again, 5 up. I want to see, why is that not... I mean, he just kind of lets it go. I think he maybe gets caught between trying to play it back to the corner because he realizes there's 2 defenders in the area. Because Bullseye is there, but then he must have made the call that he was rotating out. And so 5 just decides to shoot it on target late, and it's easily saved. Oh, this from North. Gives Patty a chance to get possession. No way. This is a weird series. Doesn't feel like anyone's able to fully maximize on their chances. And there aren't a ton. Okay, this was a bad game to make that point. There weren't a ton in game 1. Chili gets around 1. 50's the second. Now it's a 2v1. Good stop by Bullseye. Patty was playing the bang. Hesitates. Tough save. Bullseye stuns, and that's an easy cleanup. Great play. I mean, Oklahoma Christian just kind of ground their way. I don't know what's the past tense of like grinding through a match or a session of grinding in a video game. I've always been uncertain about that in my casting. But this was a grind. Another quick one. That's the nice thing about this video is it'll be relatively quick thanks to neither team scoring more than 3 goals. Is one way of putting that. But I do love odd series like this. I wish the CRL scene and the RLCS scene to an extent had the same sort of record keeping as other esports, where this is documented in the history books of one of X amount of 1-0, 1-0, 1-0 sweeps. That's nice from Patty. This is a challenge guru's dream, this sort of series. Oh man, another weird exchange. This must be, I mean, this wasn't even a long day for these guys. It was a longer day. This was the upper bracket finals. It's breaking down. I don't know if everyone, like, they feel how much a commodity goals are in this series, and so they're just trying to do something extra, and that leads to weird plays where someone is diving for a dunk and it looks bad, but it's kind of what you have to do to score. Or what? And that's why I always wish I had a high-level playing experience in an environment like this, because that's something I don't know, like how players change their mindset in a series like this, and why I try to talk to players about this sort of thing as much as I can. Because my Champ 2 Indie Gaming League game back in the day, not quite the same thing. You're just trying to survive in those lobbies. Oh, another brilliant G-Man tap in. I think it's Chili again setting him up. Huge steal. Patty's alone. Just gets bested here, and good on Chili, using all of his boost tank to get that through Patty and put 5 up in a terrible spot. Let's go. And then we don't see, do we see any shots at all? Okay, they're at 3 right now. We're gonna skip through to the next save. Yeah, still 3. Bullseye's at 68 points. Oh, there's a shot. Let's watch this sequence. Patty lobs it. That counts as a shot. Pulls out to the side. They're playing possession. North stays at home on the double. Good patient defense. Then works his way into a favorable 50-50, but Akron still guarding possession nicely. This is their big sequence right now. This is where they need a goal, because they've got Oklahoma Christian out of position, low on boost. Come on, Patty, do something. Do something. She's getting hung up. And finally, who is it downfield? Chili? Yeah, he must turn out of, no, he's in net now. Oh, it's north upfield. Great turn. Able to pick up boost and was ready for that outlet from G-Man. And that's effectively what ends up sealing the game for Oklahoma Christian. That, man, what an odd series. Like, that's one of those where I would be enjoying it as a caster because it's such a unique scoreline, but God, as a spectator, that would be so boring to watch. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Oklahoma Christian beat Akron, and that's CRL, man. It is weird sometimes. Hope you enjoyed watching. I got more videos coming out this week. Sorry for not posting on Tuesday. Had stuff going on. I'll make it up to you, though. Like and subscribe in the meantime, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.